So a lot of you guys took it that I was going someplace on Friday, getting away from it all or something, possibly even taking a vacation. But, what kind of a vacation place has a room with a view like this? Especially when you have a balcony like this? Yeah, I don't think so. Or could it be the room decor that kind of makes it a nice vacation space? No? Okay. Is it the kick-ass socks that they give you? Complimentary? No? Okay. How about the stereo Walkman? Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels of stereo surround sound. Yeah, it really makes your bones vibrate. No? Okay. So, fellas, gents, girls, women, whatever you want to call yourselves, I didn't go anyplace. I did not take a vacation. The plan is I wasn't going to say anything to anybody because really, I have surgery done or something. I'm not going to, make a big deal about it like some people do on YouTube. But I ended up having my gallbladder removed. And I wasn't going to say anything about, going to doctor's offices and shit like that. But so Friday, my gallbladder was removed and I was back home Friday afternoon. So everything was going pretty good, and there was really no issues. Well, why am I in the hospital now? Well, because the medications that my doctor wanted me, or surgeon wanted me to stop taking in order to perform the gallbladder surgery are basically blood thinners that you have to be off of for at least 5 days, 7 days, 5 days, whatever. And the problem with it is that, well, you're going in for an operation. Your blood's going to want to clot to close up the open areas that, are being cut open and stuff like that. Well, in doing so, the blood also closed up the stent that I had put in when I had my first heart attack. So that caused me on Monday, I believe it was, early Monday morning, to, I guess, have another heart attack. So that's what it is in a nutshell. So now I have the front lower part of my heart that is dead. And, well, I'm still alive and kicking. I feel fine. I don't feel bad or anything. But I get to have this, what they call a life jacket, which is going to be an electric jacket that they're going to put me in. Just to see if I have any abnormal heart rhythm, and it will zap me, probably wake me up and make my eyes glow, to get my heart back in rhythm. So I have IVs like fucking crazy, and not one of them has been used yet. Well, this one here has been used quite a few times. They ended up doing a MRI with contrast to see what was going on with the heart, and then I got the monitor on, which is connected to the little machine up there, which is on mute right now, but it does beep and make all kinds of noises. So right now, if I go over there, you can kind of see that this right here is what this is right there. You can see that my heart rate is 76. I don't have my glasses on. 75. Okay, well, 74. It's just going to depress me more the lower it gets. Anyways, let's get away from there. So that's what's going on, and that's where I'm at right now. So today I basically get to go home with a life jacket. And, another thing too, place you go to get bad hairdos. Man, and I showered today, but I didn't have a comb. All right. So you guys take it easy, have a good one, and I will catch up with y'all later. So it is Wednesday evening. I am home, and I have a new toy to play with. This is called the Life Vest. Sorry if I called it a life jacket. And what this does is it kind of helps with my heart to stay at a certain beat per minute. And if it gets below a certain point or stops, well, the life jacket, life vest, whatever you want to call it, gives me a nice jolt, including people that are around me, after putting off some warnings, and yeah, kind of shocking me back into rhythm again. So in the hospital, I really didn't have too much of a problem with this, but they would just said, we wear this just for safety precautions. So a couple of things here. Now, I said for one of the guitars that I'm working on that the body was in pretty shitty shape to try to fix. I mean, I probably could have used you guys' advice, excuse me, and kind of steamed the top off of it, but I would have to steam the top flat somehow. And I don't have like a vise or anything that I could put that big of a material in to flatten out. And yeah, I think that would just be more work than what it's worth, but probably would be able to save that body if I could do it that way. And I'm not too sure if I can do it that way. So instead of trying to fix that body, I told the owner that I have another body that I haven't even opened yet or even seen what it looks like. I ordered this a long time ago. All I know, it's a Les Paul with a bolt-on, screwed-on neck, and I'll go ahead and open this now so the owner can kind of look at it and see what to be expecting when I start doing the work on his guitar. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. I said I haven't even opened it to take a look at it myself. It's been sitting here in the basement for a long time, and yeah, just kind of accumulating dust. Alright, it's one side, it's open. Another thing, that this is something that I ordered. Since they sent me the Aqua Coat, the wrong filler for wood grain, I ended up picking up the right stuff. So this is Gork's Goodfellas water-based wood grain filler, and this is supposed to work pretty damn good as far as filling up the wood grain. This has to go on the custom build that I'm doing for another person, that the body wasn't in bad shape, it just needs to be wood grain filled. Alright, so here's the body. And let's see. Alright, so we got a mahogany body, a Les Paul style. Oh, okay. I must have been thinking of working on something or doing something when I was doing a lot of the veneer tops. So this is a veneer, but it also is a cap. You can see it right there, but it's a veneer on top of the cap. And it's got a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3-ply binding on it. Doesn't look too bad. It's in pretty good shape. Already pre-cut and everything else. All I have to do is finish it to the way that the owner wants, and get this thing out to him. It's got a nice flame maple top on it, but I'm not really don't care about the flame maple top on here whatsoever, because this is going to get a custom paint. Now, the custom paint that this is going to get is going to be something that I've done a long time ago, using not lace, but a plastic mesh that's going to be wrapped around the body. But when I do this, it's going to be done differently than how, well, it's going to be done a lot differently. So right here, I have what is a water base. And I've read good and bad stuff. This is night reflective paint. Okay, now it comes in a spray pump. And this is basically used for, I guess, like spraying over clothing and anything, basically, if you want it to be reflective at night. This also, I'm going to do a test with it to make sure that it is also reflective with using a black light. So, because the owner wants to be able to highlight this thing with a black light. So what's going to happen is this is going to get primered. Then this is going to get painted white. And then I'm going to spray this over that painted white, over the whole body of this, let it dry. Clear coat it, and which means I'm not going to be flooding the clear on or making a thick clear coat, but I do want to clear coat this. And then after this has been applied and I clear coat the body, I'll put the mesh around the body which is going to be tight to pull everything together and stuff. And then I'll go over a regular white paint and then remove the mesh. And then when I hit it with a black light, all of the lines from the mesh should be reflective, and black light more than the white paint is going to be. So the bad thing about white paint is white paint under a black light will glow. So I'm hoping this glows more than the white paint does. I have to test that theory first to make sure that it works the way that I want it to. I had to wait for a long time for this stuff to show up. So I got the wood filler and all the paints for the first guitar that I'm working on. This body will be for the second guitar that I'm working on. And also, I'll be using the original neck with this body as well. He wants this area here to be cut out to accept the Floyd or Scheller, something like that. That is going to be on here. And the holes are already here, so everything should line up pretty damn good. I shouldn't really have too many problems with any of that. Everything is all here. The only thing I have to do is I have covers for this stuff here, so I will end up putting new covers. I'll clean up this burrs over here, what they did. But at least this is glued down and it's not going to be coming up. I don't have to worry about any of the glue showing around the binding or anything. I will be scraping the binding so that binding is exposed after this gets all the work that it's going to get done to it. So yeah, that's what I got going on. And in a few days, I'm going to kind of rest up a little bit and get back into doing things, because I have work that I really want to get done. And I still have guitars that I want to put up on eBay, and I still have, projects that I want to get done and worked on. And so far I feel pretty good. I don't feel bad at all. It's like what happened, Monday morning really didn't even happen. But for precautions, I'll wear this vest and kind of make sure that things are. The only bad thing about this thing here is that if there's somebody around me when this thing starts going into its mode for warning, and if I do have a problem, if I don't push these two buttons on here to say that it's a faulty warning, anybody who's next to me gets a jolt. So if I end up, something goes down with my heart rate or whatever, and I have to tell everybody stay away from me, just call 911 and don't come near me, because you are going to get electrocuted just as much as I'm going to get electrocuted. So I know it sounds like it's jokingly or funny or anything, or I'm making a joke out of it. It really isn't no joke. But for precautions and everything else, I will do what they want me to do just to make sure things go all right. So I got my patches on, all my wires that were hanging off of me. I think I got all the connectors for the heart monitors and shit off of me. At least I hope so, because those things are a bitch to get off when they're stuck to your skin. And I got like 3 or 4 holes in my stomach from basically the surgery to remove my gallbladder. So what happened is that I might have had the gallbladder surgery too soon. The medication that I was on, I really should not have been taken off of it. And I got a blood clot, and it filled up the stent and killed the part of the heart where, because nothing was flowing or moving. So it's the front lower lobe of the heart that took all the punishment. So I guess you can live with it. I'd rather not, but it is what it is. So you guys take care, have a good one, and take care of your health as well. Later.